Hey everybody, Andrew Ansley with ContentSprout, and I just wanted to give you a quick video before my child is born on the new updates that are going to launch here in the next probably 3 weeks, 2 weeks. The main thing is that I'm not going to go into the technical mumbo jumbo. Just know there's a lot of stuff that we're building, and what we did first and what we wanted to prioritize first was the quality of the content. Now that the quality is good and consistent, the next thing was to basically make sure that it was easy to use. And we had originally built this just for bulk writing, and that's just not what everybody wants to do, and I totally get that. So this is a much better setup. I'm going to show you how it works. We're still developing. There's still a lot to do. It's just it's a journey, and here is we'll give it a 5-minute walkthrough just to get you guys excited. So first off, the dashboard is still a work in progress. Right now we have a visual walkthrough where you can click this thing right here, and it just goes through the whole thing. We'll re-record this. You'll want to expand it so you can actually get the full experience. Just keep going. Yada, yada, shows you everything. So we will end up making that something much more up to date once this comes out. We have a knowledge base that's already been created, and I'm just going to show you how this works. The dashboard, when it is ready, it's going to have different statistics about and KPIs about your projects. So it'll say the total amount of articles, total amount of words written, time saved, all that good stuff. So that's what this is. I'm not going to spend too much time here. The main thing is projects. So I've already teased this out a little bit, but I wanted to show you guys what this looks like. So in here we have projects. You name your project whatever you want it to be named. You can see it's paginated right here. You can see multiple per page, whatever you would like. And if you want to add a new one, you have a button here. When you are in this view, you can see the amount of articles that have been written, published, scheduled, and drafts. Drafts are the things that you've written but you've done nothing with. Scheduled is if you have a WordPress connection, have you scheduled these to go out? Published is what has been published to WordPress. And articles written is same thing as drafts right now. So we'll probably remove the articles written, replace this with something else, but that's what's here now. To connect, all you do is you click this blue button, and well, all the functionality isn't live, yeah. Here, we'll go back. And boom. Yeah, like I said, this is a demo instance, everybody. This is not even on our real website. So to actually create a project, you click this. You'll have your name, URL, the niche. Niche is the thing that's already what you're doing with topic maps. So I typically recommend that people do something like, let's say you're a roofer. That's a roofing company. You want to add a little bit like the base word of what you are doing, plus context. So roofing business, roofing company, that kind of thing will just make it a little bit more tuned in to what you're actually wanting to target. Now, the way that topic maps work is you can also select like the city you're in as your topic or niche or whatever. I wouldn't do that for this. This is just going to dictate the default settings in your WordPress or in your project instance. So you can assign your topic map here. You can say what the intent of your website is. I usually do default because the way that I've set this up, the reason why my AI is so good out of the box is we are analyzing based off of whatever your niche is to figure out what that audience is. Reading level, I typically recommend 10th grade, 11th, 12th, something like in high school range. That's typically the best. Writing style. So the writing style is, I have a whole document for this, but you can specify anything up to 30 words on the writing style. And that's easy enough to understand. The kind of example that I would give was write in the style of John Lennon or whatever. If you want it to have a certain kind of voice, you can tell it to have that. Or you could say, right, be authoritative, confident, give it little things like that. Act as who, you can say act as an expert. If you're in the legal niche, say act as a lawyer. And that's all you need to say. This one's also 30 words. Once again, keep in mind, if you mess this part up, it could give you a bad output. So don't try to get too complicated. You can mess with it, but that's what this is. So you'd click save, and then you have a new project. So let's go to demo. And once again, if you click connect, we can't connect. We're not building the whole API for connection yet. We have that in our other tools, so we're just going to blend that together. But if I click into demo, now we can see the title and the topic. You can trash it if you want. You can select all of them and do actions, so you could delete it, change the status over here, or you can send it off to whatever you want to send it to. So we have a WordPress connection only right now. As the tool gets more investment, as more people are using the tool, we are using just about 100%. So far, we've used 100% of all the money that we've ever made, pushed back into the tool. So that's what we are going to continue to do. You can apply some filters here, and then you can create articles. You can edit your columns. As we add more things, we'll have on-page score and stuff like that. Now, your creation date, word count, plagiarism score. We're going to have search volume here too, so that the search volume will just take whatever your title is and then do that. I think what we might want to do in the future is give you an option to do a keyword. So it's not going to take based off of the title. It's going to take based off of your focus keyword. So you can select what your focus keyword is. That'll be used for your search volume. Search volume. We're thinking it's just going to take some credits where you'll be able to do whatever, but here, let me just show you what that looks like in here, because you can already kind of see it in the current tool. Yeah, here we go. So whiskey and bourbon, 27,130. You can recalculate, calculates pretty quickly, but that's all it is. And as you click in, it'll tell you at each level, okay, this category has this much volume, this subcategory has this much volume, this cluster, this specific topic, all that. So that's easy enough to understand. I'm going to uncheck this, and now here's my example one, plagiarism score, 98%. Oh, I did want to mention this. So while we do have AI detection is garbage to me. I know that's just my opinion. Just because it's my opinion, I don't want that to dictate the kind of features that are here. And the first version of my tool was just my sort of opinion on SEO. And now we're adding some things that, matter to our users. Keep in mind, the Bible is shown as plagiarism when that's put into a plagiarism tool, into an AI detection tool. And Google has very specifically said that it's not about AI content. They don't care about AI content. It's about the value that you provide. If your AI content is just generic nonsense and it's not enjoyable to read, it's not formatted correctly, then of course it's going to be bad content. So keep that in mind. Now, if you want to filter, you can filter based off of anything. Create or click to assort. We're just going to dive in though. This is what the actual article editor looks like. And we're still adding a couple features, but the idea here is you can change the status. You have different tools on your right-hand side, and you get your word count, your H2s, H3s, H4s. I wouldn't go beyond an H4, in my opinion. Internal links is going to count the amount of internal links that were applied. You can export the doc to a Word doc. You can send this. Right now, I don't think it's set up, but sending it will be one of two things. You'll get the option to send it straight to WordPress, or you can send it to somebody else as a link. Save your progress if you've been editing, is all that is. Now, TOC, that's just table of contents. You can copy it and then just paste it in, and there you go. Next is your FAQ schema, FAQ questions. I think generating FAQ questions first. Here, generate. And it doesn't take too long, but this will just generate a list of questions based off of the content that's over here. Once again, the full AI system is not set up. This is mainly just to show everybody here, get a sneak peek of how this is working. But this will generate, give you the questions, and you're good to go. So this one is a plagiarism checker. You can see everything here, matched websites. Great, visit it, highlight it, great. If I highlight it, actually I haven't done this, so I don't know if this part is live. The idea is to give you the ability to see where exactly this is happening. You can view the website, takes you to the website. Yeah, boom. Okay, so next up, let's exit out. AI detection, original AI, GPT. So this is a demo of your own GPT. You can add your own key and interact. So the thing we're doing though is we are going to add a check mark where you can say, do you want this article to be context? So context would mean that everything you're doing in here, it has this as its context, so it knows you can ask any question, you can do anything you want, you can get that, you can then copy and replace. So it really helps streamline the whole process, and it provides a nice little blend of paying for an AI tool to do some of this stuff for you while still getting that some of the benefits of having your own key. And that's very nice, especially if you have editors and stuff that are working in here, or just an SEO optimization specialist of some kind. That's all this is. Super helpful. I absolutely love this. You can just exist in here. Metrics, we already did all that. Readability is just talking about what grade level appropriate for grade this, words, syllables, sentences. Easy peasy. SEO, I don't know if it actually generated or not. Did not. I don't think it did. Yeah, it did not. You gotta wait for the whole thing to generate, but you've already seen what that looks like. FAQ schema. I don't know if that'll generate right now. Yeah, it needs FAQs. So if you have FAQs specified, then it typically works. It's not working right now, but it'll give you this like a code thing that you can copy. Now, right now, you still have to paste that code into the article. So what I would do is just have some sort of plugin that gives you probably header. Yeah, edit a header inside of each post, paste that code into your WordPress site, and you're good to go. Now, the next thing is I could do this and say, all right, I'm going to highlight this and say I want a TLDR. And this is going to change to a gearbox because it's not quite clear what this is, I think, unless you're, man, some of this stuff is still being, yeah, there we go. So now what it's done is it's essentially taken the highlighted piece, and now you have exactly this. You can customize whatever it says too, like summary. And if you want different colors, then you can do that here. So, I don't think it works right now, but yeah, you can apply. I don't know. Yeah, let's see. So not working yet exactly how we want, but this gives you a good idea. If you have any recommendations on what you'd like to see from this piece, let me know in the Facebook group or just message me. We're happy to make any adjustments. But the idea here is make it so you can have little bits that stand out when you're doing your blog post. Internal linking, I've gone over this a little bit, but all you do is you have a file that is links and keywords. So, comma, separate those keywords, have your links. We're going to add different settings. This will be rough deployment at first. This is going to be something I really want to focus on in the future, but ideally it's just going to match. To start off, I'd probably just put one keyword in there. And we'll have different settings and stuff too that I think we'll probably keep that assigned to a certain project so you can have different settings. Yeah, all you do is upload a file, and then once you click that, internal links, it will generate the internal links and count them for you. Easy peasy. AI article analysis. So this one's just going to be analyzing your article and finding ways to improve it. So it's saying clarify the purpose, provide more examples, expand on business cycle stages. It's telling you different things to do. We're going to do a bunch of stuff with this AI article analysis, but it's helpful just to say, well, the way that AI works is it generates things based off of probability. And then after you've generated something, the best way to use AI is to keep on generating. It gets expensive, obviously, but that's what research shows, is the more you generate, the better the output. Then rewrite and improve the article. That's basically just rewriting this entire thing. It's giving you another step where you can say, I'm going to make this even better. I don't want to just do this. But you spent $6 or $4, depending on your plan, whatever, to generate this article. So if you do that, it's going to cost a little bit more. I don't think we're charging the full amount. It'll probably be like a half credit or something. But it's kind of just an extra layer to remove or reduce the amount of work that you'll need to do. And once you're trying to do this kind of thing at scale, and you're depending on who you've hired, using AI to do this kind of thing where you're spending $5 here and there, it makes sense because ultimately that's like 10 minutes of someone's, like a specialist time if they work in the US. So it really just depends. We wanted to have that in here for some people who prefer to just like quick. That's it. We have the task manager here. Tells you task for up to 7 days. You'll have your billing, users, credits. We want to, I haven't inspected users yet, but we want to give different user permissions. So if you have any ideas on that, that's great. You can see your credits here. Topic maps has not been pushed in here yet, but we'll have topic maps. Custom data is a place where you can, this will be your internal linking, and then we're also going to do some other things like transcriptions. That'll be in phase 2. I encourage everyone, if you share this tool with more and more people, first of all, we have an affiliate link, which is now in here. If you share this tool, only share if you like it, but the more people that sign up, the more that I can just create whatever you guys want me to create and just kind of pour out my brain into the tool. So I really want to make this a tool that's just so helpful for SEO. I want to, my goal when I created this was to reduce 80% of the work that I have to do, period, with most SEO that deals with content. It's not going to help with technical SEO, but it helps with a lot of stuff. And we'll keep on adding more APIs. We'll keep on doing a lot of stuff. Settings hasn't been defined either. Your plan's right here. And that is about it, guys. I'm probably going to remove this create button. We don't really need it. And it's a great tool. I think you guys are really going to like it. And let me know, comment, if you have any ideas on what to do. Happy to make that adjustment. I want this to be a great tool. So thank you guys for watching this video, and hopefully it was helpful. Hopefully it got you all excited. I know I'm excited. I won't be able to talk to people as much when I have a baby, but I wanted to make sure this is here. Once again, 2 weeks from now. I would probably say expect this around October 14th. It depends on the testing phase, but I'm very excited. All right, till next time.